Hey everybody, I'm Professor Hall and I'm going to be your guide in this English 101 course. I'm very excited about the class because it gives me an opportunity to prove to you, individually, that you are brilliant. And that is what I'm really good at doing, and I'm excited about that for this coming semester. So your job is to study the pages in the course and make sure that you submit your own work. And I understand the temptations of the world. I understand the AI temptation. I say if I was going to go back to law school and I needed to take college algebra, I get it. I wouldn't. I'd get a study group and that kind of thing because I just wouldn't. But I understand it. Still, the fact is that in our world, literacy is an important skill, and it's one that's easily attainable. And I understand the challenges of that for any number of students because I understand high school curriculum. I understand some of the other challenges that face the world. But writing, understanding what you've written, reading and understanding what you've just read is such an important part of self-fulfillment. So what I want to do is give you a little look at the course, and that way when you log in, you'll know what you're doing, you'll know where things are, and that way it won't be an adjustment. So let's take a look together. When you log into the course on a computer, and remember you do need a computer to take this course, as you do with all other online courses here in this district. When you log in from your computer, this is what you'll see. On the far left is your account dashboard. We are in your courses, the calendar, the inbox where you can send emails to me and receive emails from me, and so forth. Next, you see the dashboard where you will control where you go in the classroom. This is the home screen where we are now. Announcements. You can see recent announcement posted here. The modules, discussion boards, grades, assignments, the syllabus for the course, NetTutor, which is an online tutoring system, and library and the Library Learning Center. All of our resources are fantastic on this campus. We are extremely fortunate. So that gives you a little overview of that. As you scroll down, and remember on the computer you do need to scroll down, you'll see the tutorials and the opening things for this course. And let's go ahead and look at the announcement boards. Each Saturday, you will receive an email entitled The Week in Preview, and this will show you what's coming up for the next week. You'll also be able to see what's due for the next week and so forth by looking at your course calendar, which will show you due dates. Now, let's go over and look at the modules. You'll see a Start Here menu, and remember, this is a zero-cost, no-cost course for textbooks. Everything that's included in this course is content that I've written, and I wrote it not so that I could practice my penmanship, but because everything is essential and geared toward proving to you that you are brilliant. So if you look at a page and you think, oh, why do I need to look at that? Because it's an important piece of the puzzle of my genius and my brilliance. And so you will take a look at that. Each page is fairly short and contains tutorials and information that is important there. So you'll go through and you'll see this one that says lock your choices. And you think, lock your choices? What does that mean? Well, let's look at it together. I've never believed that everybody in the class needs to read the same thing. I'll never believe it, and I never have. I think you are individual, and my goal is to show you that you are brilliant, and therefore I want to embrace the things that are interesting to you. And so, in the assignments for the course, there are places where you are given choices. And you have lots of choices to select from as you pursue that assignment. First, there's an essay that's called Americana. It's everybody's favorite assignment, and you'll be researching as if you were a journalist about a small town in America in a persuasive essay. Then we have dinner party, where you will be convincing your reader to support the cause that you have chosen that's important to you. And finally, your final essay for the course is a creative one. I think it's important that we explore every avenue of your brilliance, including your creativity. So when you lock on these titles, you will be taken to that discussion board. Let's look at this first one together. This is the topic lock for Americana, and I can access that through this discussion board also. There's a tutorial that explains to you what this topic lock is. You will be locating and locking the town of your choice. There are two ways for you to find that, and both of them are so much fun in finding the town that interests you. And when you select that town, then you will click this reply arrow, and you will simply write your name and that you are locking down this town. Nobody else will be able to use that town except you. So that's how a topic lock works. Now let's go back over to the modules a little bit. After you've studied all the pages in the Start Here menu, then you'll move down to the course textbook. Remember, this is a zero-cost course. All of this course textbook material is information that I have created, and I've created it specifically to prove to you that you are brilliant. So you'll see that there, and then you're going to come down to each week shows the date, as you can see. And when you go on your computer and you look at that week, you'll see what's coming up for the week, and you can learn and study the pages for that week. You'll see the assignments that are due. The second week, same story. Third week, and so forth. Now, right now, you'll see that some of these weeks are blacked out because they haven't opened yet. I don't like surprises myself, so even though those aren't open yet, let's go ahead and take a look at them now together. Let's look at my screen. You're looking at my module screen, and you can see that as we go through the semester, the information presented in that course textbook is reflected in the assignments throughout the semester. And as you can see, there are different requirements as we go through. I realize that all of my assignments are creative, and they're fun, and they're also geared to prove to you that you are, that's right, brilliant. So we're going to go through, you'll see this information, and remember, when you get to some of these more complex essays, as we build throughout the semester, you want to make sure that you read every one of the pages. I have tutorials for each step in the process, and you can access all of those tutorials right here. They're all short tutorials, so if you wanted to find something specific, you'd be able to go to that absolute tutorial and not have to wade through a longer tutorial session. I actually wrote this essay myself, and there are tutorials that show you how I wrote the essay, and there is my essay that I wrote. Each one of the assignments that you're given in the course, I've written myself. Let's go back out to the module. So we go on through the course, and then you'll come down to what I was explaining to you before, which is your final essay, and that is a creative writing essay, and there are a number of important aspects for that creative assignment. Also, you'll notice, and maybe you don't notice, but I'll explain to you, none of these assignments can be created on AI. They're all written with very specific instructions, and they are not able to be created using AI technology. And you don't want to use AI technology. I know the temptation. I realize it. I've done it myself. I had to have an article that I had to have written, and I just did not have time. So I went into ChatGPT and I said, write an article about this, and within 5 seconds, it's bing, right there. And I thought, oh man, I absolutely get it. But then when I was reading the content, it's just Wikipedia. And so the AI technology does not have a soul and a character and a spirit and a tone and beliefs and things that you care about. You do. You're the one with the personality. So while some of those plagiarism checkers, some other things might be helpful with grammar content, it's just, I don't know. I have a whole page on AI technology in the course, and you'll study that, so let's don't belabor the point as we're getting started in the semester. Just remember, I'm here to prove that you're brilliant. Not that ChatGPT is brilliant, but that you are. So here are the discussion boards, and these are those topic locks that we were just talking about. And this is your Cyber Cafe group. You've been given a specific group that you're a member of, that's 5 to 7 people. And throughout the semester, each Monday, you're going to post meaningful content to that discussion board. And that meaningful content is what you have planned for the week as far as the course is concerned. You can talk about your strategies moving forward. When you get ready to work on your various essays, you'll talk about what you're writing about and so forth. And you'll find those instructions in each one of the discussion boards along with tutorials. This is your grade center. This is your assignment breakdown. This is the syllabus. And again, the Net Tutor, which is online tutoring, and the library resources. So let's take a look real quickly at the syllabus. When you click on this, you will see that it shows up as an interactive screen. Isn't this pretty? Isn't that a pretty little logo? ChatGPT made that for me, and I'm very proud of that. I like ChatGPT for some of those kinds of things, for organizing and things like that. It's great. Now you can see the table of contents, and you can access that information by clicking on the link, and that is followed by the subject matter for the course. And you'll want to make sure that you go over this. You'll find a tutorial on that home page that goes over this syllabus. Make sure that you learn that so that you are prepared for the rest of the semester. I have one last thing to cover, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark the course ready for opening. And that is, I want to go over real quickly with how you submit assignments. You look for these magic words, submit here, and let's take a look at this one. You'll find the instructions there, and of course you've already read the pages in that module that you needed to study. And you'll find these step-by-step instructions that follow here. At the very top of the page, what I want to show you is that this shows you how each file is to be submitted. This one is a file upload, and it's a PDF file. Canvas will therefore not accept anything other than a PDF file. When you have your document prepared, and I like to prepare things on a Word document, and when you go through the course, you'll see that I'm demonstrating examples in how to write the assignments using Word. All of us get Word and Office Silhouette with our email. So I'm going to show you that real fast. All of our email is on Outlook. And when we go to our email and we go to our Outlook inbox, we will see these little dots. And that is where you can access Word. I know some of you have Mac computers and so forth, and I appreciate that. But Word is what I'm going to be using, since that is something that everyone has. It comes free with your email account. So throughout the course, I will study the assignment. I will study all of the pages necessary. I'll create my Word document. I'll save it as a PDF, and then I'm going to click Start the Assignment. I've saved that PDF to my computer desktop. So I'm going to click Submit the Assignment, and this is what I want you to see that's really important. All I do is here. Stay right here in this column of File Upload. I'll choose that PDF that I just saved, and then I'll upload it, and I will then submit the assignment. Remember, you can resubmit the assignment anytime up until the point where it is graded. And the assignment is due. All of that information is also contained in the course in that Start Here menu. And I'm just very excited. I can't wait to get to know you. From the minute you turn in the first assignment, I'm going to know more about you. I'm going to know how you think and how you process information and how best to help you. And so I'm looking forward to this semester. We're going to have a great time. And I look forward to meeting you next week.